Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will.
The first day I was diagnosed, I'll get you guys, set you a little bit in time. The day I was diagnosed, the first thing I did was, you could call it denial, but I don't think it's quite like that. But I got out my iPhone and I started jotting down notes for Rosey's last stand-up. Because all this struck me as is, wow, do I have material now? I may never have better material, nor may I will have an audience who's likely not to turn their backs or walk out. So there's not much of a chance of dying in front of my audience. You know? One of my favorite things is going to Costco and buying things in bulk. And I realized that from now on, if I wanted to insist on doing that, I would basically have to bring two lists, my shopping list and my will. So I really want to do this with you guys. There's absolutely no way. There's no way that I can go through all these Scotch-Brites. So I didn't put you in my will, but take that. Here, Peter. So, anybody else want or doesn't have?
Rabbi Joshua.
It was Rabbi Joshua. Clean up your act is what they're trying to say, Reb. I couldn't justify it anymore, so I started shopping at Bi-Mart's, travel size section. Black humor is where I'm at. Okay, it's real, it's honest, it's true. It might drive you crazy, it might make you uncomfortable. I have my anti-nausea drugs in the car I can run and get if you're more comfortable. She walks in and she has this whole material ready to, hang from the rods I'd put up, and she says, "Alan, it's curtains for you." And I always said to myself, boy, when I know I'm dying, I'm not flossing.
That explains.
So I held out till about 3 days ago. I finally said, fuck this. Then I remember going to some store and the guy telling me, probably Radio Shack, saying, hey, you get a lifetime warranty for just $295. And I said to them, for me lasting a lifetime, you could be selling me a chiclet. I've always seen humor and seen something in everything, so much so that a probably psychotic girlfriend of mine, Alicia, in college, once said to me derisively, when I got excited about something new, "You can even get into a piece of shit." I said, I call it scat. I realized I could play the cancer card. Excuse me, can I get in front of you in line, please? I have only a few more weeks. And they never turn you down. Not once have I gotten turned down. I don't do it too often, but what does piss me off is going to Senior Sam's and not being able to get the senior discount. I honestly think if there's a political movement I'm going to lead is to get it changed so it isn't 65, it's whatever years you are, terminal 265. Thank you. You get credit for that. There's some things I'm happy I won't see. Windows 12. I like the Muslim idea, at least you're a martyr, the 70 virgins, although I heard that was 70 grapes in the true translation. But nobody bothered to tell the guy strapping on the bombs, of course. Bad time to get the real translation, huh, guys? Well, let's do that. I'm going to have my 70 virgins. Abdul, it's grapes. But for me, truly, it wouldn't be 70 virgins that would get me very excited. That all-inclusive place in Mexico, that was close. But really, truly, 70 slices of New York pizza. When people talk about me going to the gym and pumping iron, which I was doing. I think I still have a muscle or two here. So, like that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, well. You think death is funny? Relationships. That's funny. Probably the most unexpected thing to happen is that I had a relationship, had a sexual relationship, after diagnosis of terminal cancer. I had a woman who said she was going to go all the way with me. Oh, I thought she was going to all the way to my death with me. I guess I misread that. Never mind, but it really cheered me up at the time. But that was a miracle too, that I had in the middle of this, in the middle of all this, I had a romance. I said to her, I looked her deep in her brown eyes, and I said, you know, I want to grow old with you. Then she looked at me and nodded, and I said, oh, yeah, right. I just want to grow old with anybody. Shocking the shit out of people, frankly, who I would tell, and they'd be, oh my God, you're going to die. I said, yeah. Wow, but what a life. You're here now, you're holding me. You're looking at me. I'm breathing the air you're breathing right now. How could life not be better, fuller, richer? How could there be more than that? How can this not be the only miracle, which means every moment is a miracle? So you think you're not terminal?
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only